Hi, if you're in a situation with two other people or two other circumstances, this could be your reading. The first card came out as the Sun. So this is describing one of the people in the situation. This is a positive card, and this card is alluding to brilliance. This is a confident person. This is someone who's electric. They have a lot of energy. There's good fortune. There's heat. Maybe you're passionate about this person or they're passionate about you. There's illumination here. Of course, there's light because it's the Sun. And the Sun kind of casts a shadow on other people. When the sun shines on it, it casts a shadow. And I'm reminded of this story. Okay, so Alexander the Great had this horse called Bucephalus, and this man was coming around to the towns and he was selling horses, and no one could calm down this horse, but Alexander the Great said, I can. And his father said, if you can calm down the horse, I'll buy it for you. Now, this horse way back then was about equivalent to about $300,000 in our modern time. And Alexander the Great led the horse directly to the sunlight. He faced the horse towards the sun, and he faced it in a way where the sun casts no shadow. When the horse saw that there was no shadow, he saw that there was nothing to be afraid of. And so Alexander the Great was able to tame this horse, Bucephalus, and it was his sidekick. This is a horse that went to battle with him through all the battles, and Alexander the Great got his name because he was a very well-known successful conqueror, and he conquered till the end of his days, and Bucephalus was loyal to him to the end of his days as well. The point of the story is this person, I'm getting it could be a female, she casts a shadow, and this person, the other female, now it doesn't have to be, but that's just what I'm getting. So for most of you, it could be two females. The other female came up as the scythe, and it came out in reverse. And this one came out as the sun. So this one may be shining her bright light. Maybe she's got a lot of things going on. Maybe she's doing a lot of things. And that light in this person is maybe making this person realize, wow, maybe I can't do all these things, or I'm not this person. And this person may be feeling some feelings of jealousy, which is a natural human emotion. But you can always evolve beyond that, because when you come to a different understanding and a different perspective, you realize there's nothing to be jealous about, because you are where you are at this point in life for a divine reason, and that's to get you to your next level, your next step in life. Remember, God only works for the good of people and for the good for people. So wherever this person is in life, they're meant to be at that place to get them to wherever they are going. And we are in a cycle, so there's times that this person may be at the top, but then when you go at the top, you go down on the cycle, and then you go back up again. So if this person is not at the favorable part of the cycle, they're only going to move up. So this person should not have any animosity or jealousy towards this person, and vice versa. So these numerals, these Roman numerals, break down to a 31. And in numerology, that breaks down to a 4. And with a 4, that's the foundation. So this person may want a foundation or something foundational or a relationship with this person. It seems like this person does as well. But with this person, they want a thriving relationship. They want a relationship with this person. This person, they could be outgoing, optimistic. It's a person who is cheerful, and cheerful was highlighted to me. So I don't know if cheerful personality sticks out to you, but that sticks out to me. This person could be a person that is secure in themselves, but this is also telling you to be careful, because this person could also be a bit self-centered and egotistical. There is nothing else that shines brighter in the sky than the sun. It is, gosh, these stories are coming up for a reason. Okay, so Kabbalah states that the moon challenged the sun. The moon asked Creator, why is the sun so bright? Why can't I shine as bright as the sun? And the Creator diminished the moon's light. It removed the light from the moon, and it made the moon small. So the moon is significantly smaller than the sun, and the moon reflects the light that the sun shines off of the moon. So we're never rewarded for being egotistical or wanting to be, the main character or whatnot. We should always be meek and humble, because it is the meek and humble that inherit the earth. So I don't know why that came through. It's meant for somebody to hear. Okay, so this is the Fox card, and this is the number 9. So something was coming to an ending here, and this is a card with a Roman numeral of 10. So something is ending here. So With the fox, I'm getting this represents the male character, and I'm hearing curiosity killed the cat. So a cat could be curious and could be looking into something, but not realizing that that could be the end of the cat. I'm getting that story with the fox. So the fox may have been curious about something, and that led to something where the fox, it's just not playing out in a positive situation right now for the fox. So this fox is someone who's clever. This fox, a fox could be someone who's calculating, but this is not saying that it's an intentional calculation, just because that story about the cat keeps coming up. So it seems like this fox was put into a position. I don't know if it's the friends around him or what's around him, the forest around him. He's in a position where something is looking in an unfavorable position for him right now. The fox is normally an intelligent person. The fox is a hunter. He's a quick-witted person. The fox is someone who could play pranks on people, or just playful, charismatic, just a lovely person to be around. This fox, it could also lead to, if the person wants to be intentionally tricky, they could be. The person is witty. They could be unconventional. That's a characteristic of the fox. And the fox, he runs around at night, and he's the enemy of a coyote. With the fox card, you're being told that you should watch out for people around you. And not everyone is to be trusted. And with these cards, it's often indicated that we should look to the left and the right of cards. So the fox, we see he's walking away from this person, and he's walking in the direction of the scythe. But with the fox card, we're being told to look out for the cards around it, because there's someone around the fox that they're looking out for their best interests over yours. This could also be the case with the fox, but the fox is headed in this direction. So with this card, we're being warned with the fox headed to the right to be careful going into a new situation, and not to be too trusting going into that situation, because this is a warning for that. And being that this is a scythe and the number 10, it's not a promising card for the fox. Okay, so the scythe, this card is a negative card. This could mean accidents, aggression, cruelty, danger, something that's hostile, pain, a sudden separation. I don't know why I'm getting too thick with this. So this is a card of warning. This is a card of danger. There's clouds in a card that's related to this card, and it's telling you that you need to pay attention to the orientation of the scythe and notice which way it's cutting. So again, there's something here with this fox and this scythe, because the fox is facing the scythe, and all the cards in this deck are upright. These are all upright cards. Now, when they flipped out, the scythe flipped out in reverse. So the fact that it's facing the fox and the fox is walking towards the scythe really is an indication that spirit is here and there's a message that needs to come through. So pay attention to which way the scythe is cutting. So there's different decks that will have it facing in different directions. But in here, for the sake of this reading, the direction of what is getting cut is right here. And so with the clouds, this is a card that it's going above the situation, and it's telling you that things are not as dire, but there is caution that is needed in this situation. So this fox, whoever it is, it could be a male figure, he's being warned. There's one person here that has love, but is coming off as an egotistical person right now. Maybe could be being very petty. And there's another person that this fox is dealing with, that this fox maybe doesn't realize how they are once things end, because it seems that it has ended with this person, and this person is now heading in the direction of this person. But this person doesn't realize that an ending with this person will be much worse than an ending with this person in terms of cutting or the way that this person is. But that doesn't go to say that this person is going to be successful in dealing this way with this person. So I asked the outcome of this person once they end it with this person, or if this ends. This person is going to try to emotionally, if not physically, hurt this person. Now, they want to break his heart. This is a death card that came out in reverse. So they're going to be unsuccessful. Everything that they do is going to backfire on them. This person is going to end up winning and will head back to this person. This one's playing with fire. This one needs to move away from this one.